David, Scott, Victoria, and several others asked us about resizing kilts, usually about taking them in or having them altered for weight loss. Even though we've discussed this last month, could you go over the resizing thing again?
Sure. All right. Yes, a lot of people. It's funny. We do this show every single month, and every single month we have people asking us about measuring and resizing. And I've lost weight. What do I do? So I have a prop. All right. Ta-da.
Ooh.
All right.
Wow.
Wow.
Bam. I'm strong like bull. Okay.
So Kung Fu good.
This is my Grand Canyon kilt. Pleated to the stripe on the back. I chose one pleated to the stripe so hopefully it's a little bit easier to see and understand. Okay. So this is a quick idea how you actually make something smaller and why you only max out at about 10%. So maxing out at 10%, meaning you can make a kilt smaller up to roughly, this is my number, no one else's, roughly 10% of your waist inches. So if you're a 50-inch waist and you lose weight and now you're a 45, it's about where I would stop with the quick and dirty, alterations I'm about to show you here. If you're a 50-inch waist and you go down to 40, it's really too much, in my humble opinion. It's time to get a new kilt and sell that one on to somebody else who it would fit better. So here's how you alter a kilt and why. Hey guys, before we get any further into question, I want to give a quick plug to our communities that we're building with like-minded kilt-loving individuals. So if you want to head over to the Kilts and Culture Facebook group or our subreddit, the Kilts and Culture subreddit, or the official USA Kilts official subreddit, check us out over there and add your voice to the choir of the kilt-loving public. Take the kilt, wrap it around you, and you're going to measure it. And this is where, you're holding it taut. You're not actually buckling it. You're just holding it taut. And this is where it is snug on your body. Take a piece of tailor's chalk and mark the middle hole right there on the actual cloth of the kilt. Now, boom. Now you know where you need to move the buckle to. So take off this buckle, move it back, reattach it there. Or take it to a seamstress or a dry cleaner with a tailoring service. If you lose, let's say that number is 2 inches, the strap on the under apron that goes through the hole in the kilt, you're going to move that 2 inches as well. Now, this is not a cumulative thing. It's not like if you move this 2 inches and these 2 inches, you've made it 4 inches smaller. No, this and this, if you lost 2 inches, you move both of them 2 inches. So this one's actually easy. You just take off the little lines of stitching that are on the kilt or on the strap right there. Make a chalk mark 2 inches back, move it, resew it, boom, done. The reason why I say about 10% is the maximum you can alter it, I will show you. So a kilt is meant to go hip to hip. So basically half the width of your body is the front apron of the kilt. If you are doing the quick and dirty alteration down, what ends up happening is, I'm going to go to an extreme here. Let's say you lost 4 inches. So you're moving these 2 buckles back 4 inches. First of all, in this kilt, I'm going to be overlapping the belt loop. So I have to move that as well. But what ends up happening is the front apron starts creeping around to the back side. So let's say it's here. Now you have your front apron over here, which is wrapping around the side of your body and around to your butt cheek. And on this side, it's going around to the butt cheek. So you have less pleats showing in the back, more solid fabric going around to the back on either side. And that is when it starts to look not so great.
It's that barbecue apron effect we talk about.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever put it that way, but I like that.
You never use that?
No.
Oh, we use it all the time in the
I like
store.
that. Yeah.
Starts to look like you're wearing a chef's apron. It's wrapping all the way around you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good point. So that's why about 10% is about the maximum you want to adjust a kilt down. But yeah, so that's it. If you lose more than 10%, if you went from a 50 to a 40, congratulations. You are now healthier, hopefully. So congratulations. But just like your pants, just like your shirts, just like your sweaters, just like anything else in your closet, you're going to have to start replacing some clothes. So when it comes to kilts, people are either A, emotionally attached to them because it's part of their family heritage,
Sure.
or B, they're attached to it because it costs a lot of freaking money.
Also true.
So what I would generally say is sell if you've lost that much. If you've lost, 60, 70 pounds, take that kilt, resell it. You can, generally speaking, as long as it's not beat up, you can, generally speaking, recoup about half of what you paid for your kilt. So if it was a cheap kilt at $100, you can probably get $50 for it. If it's a $600 kilt, you can probably get $300 for it. Sell it, take that money, invest it in a new kilt, and you'll have a nice new kilt made to your measurements.
Go in peace.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Any thoughts?
No, it's kind of tough love, but it's the way things are. And I think as we've observed before that this is becoming a more common challenge because more people are using drugs to lose weight. Which is, again, assuming you're losing weight on your own terms, you want to lose the weight on purpose, then it's a good problem to have. But yeah, and again, this is another point for keeping in touch with your kilt wearing community. eBay is usually really good. Putting it out on forums sometimes, or Facebook Marketplace is also useful for that.
Yeah. Indeed. So good luck. Congrats on the weight loss. But yeah.
I'm so happy you brought a visual aid this time. Oh
like
my
that?
goodness.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah. And it all, it's hard to tell somebody no when the kilt is so sentimental to them, but to see why it doesn't work, it's a totally different animal.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rocky.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Rocky.
I do my best for you, Allie.
Thank you for the show and tell.